Now, are you tired of repeating the same toxic patterns over and over again? Or better still, are you waiting for someone to come and save you? Well, in this video for today, I will be teaching you how to reparent yourself. Now, this is an emotional process that helps you get better. It helps you self regulate, it helps you love yourself via emotional stability, structure, and most importantly, self love. Hi, guys, and welcome back to this channel. I am yours truly, Her Royal Highness, Her Majesty Lady Lara, and this is yet another beautiful video where we help young people, both male and female, make the right decisions via real talk from your internet auntie. Okay, now let's get serious. So today we're going to be talking about how to reparent yourself, whether you had parents who or you didn't have parents who. Come closer and let's talk. But very quickly, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. So if you catch yourself making statements like, I don't know how to do this, or I wasn't really taught, well, don't beat yourself or don't blame yourself. Basically, because you did not have someone guide you. And now this video is not here to play the blame card of your parents didn't do this, your parents didn't do that. Please cut those guys some slack. They did the best that they could do. But right now you are grown. You're a grown man, you're a grown woman. It's time for you to make the right decisions so that you can actually break that circle of repeated toxic behaviors over and over again. So let's look at you as the generational shall I say generational pattern breaker, if I may say. So the truth is, learning to reparent yourself is one of the best things that you can do for yourself. It helps with your mental growth, it helps with mental awareness, it also helps with your success rate on earth. Now, I am not saying that if you are ill mannered, you may not succeed, but there is a higher chance where you know yourself. You can regulate your emotions, you are disciplined, you are happy, you know how to enjoy the little things on earth. It will actually increase your success rate on this heart. Yourself means you're giving yourself those things that your parents could not give to you. It could include things like structure, discipline, emotional safety, encouragement, boundaries. These things are very, very key in being the best version of yourself. And remember, this channel is all about you. You knowing yourself, you making the right decisions, you being the right person, you showing up, you being disciplined, you having the right kind of boundaries to be a better young man and woman. So it's more like you being the nurturer and the authority in your own life. Now let's touch on the reasons why it's important to reparent yourself. Number one, it gives you an idea that you might be self-sabotaging yourself or you procrastinate a lot. Now many of us have this habit of I'll do it later. I'll do it later. And this could stem from the fact that you don't trust yourself, you don't trust your decision. Leading to the next point, you seek validation from the wrong places, from the wrong people, from the wrong activities. Oh, I was feeling stressed, I'll go take a blunt. I was feeling stressed, so I had to take a drink. That shouldn't be how you operate as a person. I think it's important that we should learn not to numb our emotions. Instead, we should recognize them, sit with them for a little bit, and then let them go, not trying to numb it or suppress it. Then you struggle with self worth. You're not sure what you offer, you're not sure what you bring to the table. Hey girl, hey guy, you have something to offer. Maybe you may have just not discovered it yet, or you've not given yourself that grace, but trust me, you got it. I said so. Then another thing I have to touch on real quick is that you find it hard making adult decisions and you find it hard keeping relationships. Like, I see how some people have arguments, have misunderstandings, and it baffles me that they find it hard to come to a conclusion. Okay, is that how you want to be? I'll leave you like that. I think you should give people benefit of doubt. Sit with them, ask the right questions. Find out, okay, guy, you didn't show up yesterday. What was the problem? Can I help you? I don't like what you did. Knowing how to word what you have to say. And people will now justify it by saying, I don't know how to quarrel. I don't like having misunderstandings. I hate quarreling. It has to happen. Like in Africa, we say even the tongue and teeth they fight. Talk more with you and your friend, or you and your spouse, or you and your sibling, or you and your boss. Trust me, quarrels must happen. And how do you handle such things if you don't know how to be accountable, if you don't know how to be somebody of integrity? These are things that you need to do. You need to sit with yourself and look at yourself. What am I doing? How am I handling this situation? How can I be better in my own self? Not saying this is how I am, that's on period. But we can do better. Trust me. So I put together four pillars of self care, four pillars of self love, four pillars that can guide you to make the right decisions in your life when it comes to reparenting yourself. Now, I want you to paint a picture. If you are a young man aspiring to be a father or a young lady aspiring to be a mother, or let's even take it back to how our parents took care of us. They had routines. They had ways of protecting us, defending us, telling us the right things, trying to be there for us. Now, I've even got something better. I saw something online and it talked about four people: Serena and Venus Williams, Tiger Woods, Mayweather, and Michael Jackson. Now, what do these four people have in common? They are black stars, not from Ghana, but they are black people. Number one. Number two, they are successful. Number three, they are the top people in their field. Now, Michael Jackson is no longer with us, but people still make reference to that guy. Why? Because he was exceptional, he was stellar, he was different, he was like the originator of most of these dance moves that we see around. And the video went on to say all these four people shared something. They had somebody guiding them. Serena and Velon started playing tennis at 3 years old. Floyd Mayweather started receiving instructions from his dad at age 7. Michael Jackson, of course, Jackson 5 before he became Michael Jackson. Tiger Woods, even after the scandal, he showed us that he owns this, like he still got it. So it comes to show that you having a routine, you having a structure, you having somebody guide you makes your life way easier. So now back to the four pillars I was talking about. Now these four pillars include love and discipline, self-care, emotional regulation, and last but not the least, rediscovering wonder. Now let's start with the one that I really love the most: loving discipline. Loving discipline. That means you discipline yourself but in a loving manner. You are calm, you're not harsh, you don't say bad words to yourself. That includes you having a routine and sticking to it. You being realistic with your to-do lists. You being accountable for your actions. You showing up for yourself. Now, discipline is definitely hard, but you need to tell yourself that no matter the consequence, no matter the circumstance, I am going to be there. I am going to do that thing that I wanted to do. So these are things you could remind yourself. In the morning, you wake up, the hustle and the bustle, you have to grind. Take some time to be by yourself. Meditate. Say your prayers. Because trust me, as much as we deform walk, you still need to reach out to the higher being, something that is greater than you and greater than me. You say your prayers. Very importantly, have that set routine that you do for yourself. I tried that recently. My friend, when I started YouTube, I was telling her that as the spirit leads, I will film. But I looked at my life of recent, just some 2 days ago. I'm a mom of three. I'm a working class lady. How do I fit all of this into what I have to do and not burn out? It's by having a schedule. Whether you're married, whatever you have to do, it's easier when you have a schedule. However, make that schedule flexible because there are some things that are beyond your control. You cannot help it. But just make sure you have a routine. Then I want to add real quickly Limit social media. Social media is beautiful. We get information at our fingertips, we laugh, we smile, we even cry at some of those very, very beautiful videos that we watch online. However, there should be a limitation to it. Too much of everything is bad. I remember during Ramadan, I was watching so many religious videos. These are how you pray, these are how you pray, the best way to pray, how your prayer will be answered. And at a point, I was overstimulated, and then it made me not want to do certain things I had planned out to do. So learn to limit social media and just focus on those things that are very, very important to you. Then the second point, self-care. Have a sleep routine. Now I'm guilty of this. I'm filming this video at 2 a.m. Have a sleep routine that you stick to. You don't need to burn out because of the life you find yourself. I know it's not easy, but have a routine. If you work at night, sleep during the day. If you work during the day, sleep at night. Then consider what you take in and also your outward appearance. How do you look? Are you clean? How is your hygiene, your oral hygiene? Some people, when they enter somewhere, ha, you will know they've arrived, orally and bodily. Also, how do you eat? Do you just take junks? Do you sit down and plan your meals? Do you sit down and make sure that you're eating healthy? Some people tell you, I forgot to eat. How? Like, I love food. Not, I can't call myself a certified foodie, but I love food and I love to eat. So I must eat. So make sure you eat right to be able to do the necessary things that you need to do as a person. Also, say no to people that drain you emotionally, energy vampires. Away with them. Learn to identify them and keep them out of your space. You don't need that kind of energy. Bad energy, stay far away. You don't need that. You can be cordial, but be like, God, day your day, make a day my day. Every malam with their kettle. Let me have your medical checkup. How is your blood sugar? Your BP? I'm asking you, when last did you do that? So that is another way you can care for yourself. Not just going to the spa when you can. And how many of us can afford spa treatments? Going for a massage with a physiotherapist. Your back has been aching for ages. Now, let's move to a very important aspect of this topic, emotional regulation. I see people behaving all sorts of manners and I'm alarmed. I'm amazed. Somebody will tell you, when I'm angry, it's only my mother that can calm me down and she's no longer living. So we should run. We should do what? Disappear. Because you are angry and you're having an adult tantrum. Now I am not saying you be quiet and bottle everything in. No. Know how to express yourself. Learn how to regulate your emotions. When you are feeling angry, acknowledge it. Now, Winston Churchill, he had, I think, a mental disorder also. So he used to call it his black dog. And he knew when he was angry. Well, let's even make it easier. You see how all these celebs have their alter egos. Nicki Minaj has Roman. I think Katy Perry, Lady Gaga. I also have my own, Cleopatra. But it has been a while since I brought her out. But these are alter egos that help you. It helps you identify the person you are at that point in time. Are you being naughty? Are you being too nice? Are you being a pygmisha? Are you being annoying? It helps to keep you in check. Validate your emotions. It's okay to be angry. Why are you angry? What can you do to stop being angry? Journal. Now I have a short story. There was a young man I knew like say some 8 years ago, and we used to talk. He used to tell me what he wanted to do, and based on say I'm your internet auntie, like I've been doing this thing for a while. I used to listen to him, advise him, and all. So he's grown now. He's making some money, making some big moves, and we started working together. And I was getting angry at some of the things he says, and I realized that I still used to look at him the way he was some 7 years or 8 years ago, because back then we still did drink Gary everywhere, we're hustling. But right now he's bigger, And he deserves his respect, he deserves his accolades. And I had to keep myself in check. I had to sit down with myself, check myself. And now we're good because I did what? I was able to regulate my emotions. Take time out to journal. Don't say it's an American thing. Take time out, journal, write your thoughts. Why did you feel this? What can you do to feel better? Very important to do those things. And then, last but not the least, learn to be amazed by the things around you. You see kids, they're so happy. Oh my God, like for my kids, sometimes you just have to buy bread. Bread, bread, bread. And I'm like, over bread? But those are the things that keep you young at heart. Learn to play. Don't say, sit down, kunchika wasa. How some people say you play a lot. Yes, I love to play. Like I remember back then, me and my friend used to do, the whole wrestling thing, and I won't brag, I used to lose. But it was a very nice, thing to do. You release those endorphins, you feel happier with yourself. These are some things that we need to bring back. Be curious, discover a hobby, go to the museum, go out, make friends, have a conversation with a stranger. Just do some random nice things once in a while. Now, I didn't say go and do bad things. Random cool things that you can tell your mom about unapologetically. So, if you want to find out more from this channel, check my previous videos to help you make better decisions, because right now many of us find ourselves in different situations and we wonder, where do I go to? Don't worry, I've got you. See you in the next one. I love you.